Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the March 2025 Market Insight Report on the local, state, and national level of real estate. Love this quote from Adam Grant about his wisdom. The purpose of negative emotions is not to cause misery, it's to prevent mistakes. Outrage is a signal to speak up, anxiety is a prompt to prepare, guilt is a reminder to repair, disappointment is a cue to persist. Pain reveals principles. Where we hurt is a clue to what we value. Thought that was genius and worth sharing. We have big influences still in our real estate world, nationally especially. We're going to have some national headlines and then some local influences. And boy, are there pressures, positive and negative, in our market today. From the national headlines, Market Watch, CNET, Barron's, uh, lot of influence on interest rates, the tariffs, home sales. It doesn't sound exactly perfect. When we move into the local market in Arizona, gosh, there's some amazing big events happening. And the first one out of the gate is the TSMC chip plant North Phoenix has decided to advance another $100 billion into adding new fabs into the Arizona market. There's going to require 40,000 construction jobs, 40,000 construction jobs in this event, $100 billion investment. That is going to be taking place in North Phoenix. There's a 6,355 master plan that's going to be built around the plant. It's called North Park, and it's built on an area called Biscuit Flats. Thought that was cute and fun. This is the immediate area around the plant called Halo Vista. Halo Vista. And Fab 1 is online and running. Fab 2 is scheduled to be up and running by 2028. In addition, Apple has dedicated that they're going to invest 500 billion in growth in the United States, and it looks like Arizona's going to catch between 5 and 10 billion, especially under the data warehouse and data storage component here in Arizona. Mayo Clinic announced a couple of weeks ago that they're going to invest another $2 billion and hire additional 3,500 people in and around the campus in North Phoenix. That's clear near the Desert Ridge area and just due east of the MIM, one of my favorite places in Phoenix. Terravitas is going to be built out by the Howard Hughes Corporation, 37,000 acre North Buckeye, due west of Surprise. And a gentleman named Charlie Freericks is going to be the key master plan community developer for that. In the real estate marketplace, CoStar acquired a company called Matterport, which does like 3D renderings of homes, and that purchased just 1.6 billion. Of course, what does CoStar want with that? They want the information on every house that they can in the nation, in and around square footage, design, etc. And Matterport is one of the tools that can help them get there. Looking at an update from the Arizona Commerce Authority, this is their key marketing piece that they talk about moving at the speed of business and how competitive it is and the income tax rate. It's a top 4 state for business. There's a big concern always when people start to consider Arizona about water. Here's some comments about water, but the big thing here is, in summary, that up to 80% of our water uh, is very efficient in the Arizona Central District. 2/3 of our water comes from the Colorado. We're using 20% less water than we did in the past. And 89% of our water is reused for agriculture and energy. We had a big weekend with the Waste Management Phoenix Open that had a $208 million economic impact on us. But what I really love to see when they broke down the information, hotels made a whopping 66 million and an additional 5 million plus, so approaching $6 million from visitor spending, and tickets just $17 million. But locally, this has become a big event for people that live in Arizona year round. And meals and drinks were at $23 million spent by the locals. and total tickets, $95 million. A lot of entertainment, a lot of fun is happening at the Phoenix Waste Management Open. Getting into the details of our market itself, our active listings in Maricopa County were at 18,480. Under contract was up at 6,402. That seasonality is right in line with years past. Our solds in February, 4,688. Interest rates have been holding really close to that 7% rate. Our absorption rate did kick up, meaning we sold more houses per month in February than we did in January. It's at 23%. And our month of supply is at 4.43 months currently. When we look at everything in Maricopa and Pinal County, our market in the yellow circle is up 1.8%. But two things are happening. When you divide out Maricopa County and Pinal County, Maricopa County is up 1.9, but Pinal County overall is up 4.4. There's a lot of energy and growth happening in Pinal County, and their housing prices are rising due to that. Here's the single graph on under contract that comes right in line, the far right. 6,700 doors are under contract at the end of February, and that's about the same as we had a year ago and 2 years ago. When we look at Paradise Valley, the big kick out here, ladies and gentlemen, in the yellow circle, Paradise Valley home prices strike point March 1 of 2025 versus March 1 of 2024. They're up 25% in average sale price. Now, they don't have thousands of homes sold in Paradise Valley, but please know that Paradise Valley is going through a revitalization of fix, flip, scrape, update, and the homes that are selling are very, very nice with an average of $822 per square foot average. When we look at median and average sale price, we're at 3.4 and 4.1, and new list price 4.4 and average list price 5.5 million. And the 6-month supply is happening right now in Paradise Valley. Just a couple more slides. One about Phoenix. Phoenix is up 1.8%, averaging $284 a square foot, and their average sale price is $560. Median sale price $450. There's about 3.6 months of inventory for 1.8 million people. Scottsdale is having a good run right now. A lot of great things happening with the Barrett-Jackson, the Phoenix Open, obviously spring training. Home prices are up 8.1% at $439 a square foot. And then when we look at all of Scottsdale aggregated together, all the condos, townhomes, and single family homes, median sale price $890, average sale price $1.2. Average new list 1.4. Ladies and gentlemen, if we separated this out and just presented you with single family homes, we'd be really close to $2 million per door for single family. That's our market update for March of 2025. Thanks for watching. Make an impact out there. Thank you.